Well, when you were growing up, do you remember being treated differently because you were Hispanic?
Oh, yes.
Really?
In Lafayette.
Uh-huh.
When we were attending a public school there, we had to have Mother walk us to school. Yeah, she's very, very fair. She hails from the Spaniard side. And the kids, because, we were darker skinned, some kids used to stone us while we were going to school.
Really?
Yes. I think those were the early years, and we didn't experience too much discrimination in Boulder, but I did experience it in Longmont.
Oh, really?
But that was when I was older.
Okay. Was there a story where you were going for a job interview and you were dressed nice and you
Yes,
didn't get...
I was 19 years old,
Okay.
and I had taken the train to Longmont, and I was too early for the interview, so I stopped at a little cafe that was nearby the depot there, and I walked in, and I was all suited up, I was dressed up, but no one waited on me, and I was reading some material, so I hadn't even noticed until I thought it had been quite a while I'd been there, and I looked around, and I noticed the waitress and the owner were conferring over there in a little huddle, I guess they wondered what to do with me, and I looked over there, and I thought, what? So I got up and I was going to go see why they hadn't waited on me,
Uh-huh.
And just then she picked up a glass of water and a menu and brought it to me, And I thought, well, that was funny. Maybe they didn't see me. I don't know, But afterwards, after I left the restaurant there, I turned back and looked in the window, and right in the window there's a big sign there, white trade only.
White
and I
trade
didn't
only.
see it when I walked in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
White trade?
White trade only.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I was in Longmont. But I broke there or whatever they served me.
You broke their rules.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Other examples of racism or discrimination?
Well, I would say there was some probably in employment in Boulder because getting a job, I couldn't, I was qualified for bookkeeping, and after high school and that, but I could not get a job. And so I was working in a laundry, and I was folding shirts.
Okay.
And then later I got into something like Walmart Cress.
Oh, Cress.
Cress, yeah, I got into that, and I was a clerk there, But I would try other jobs, clerical, I'd go out and try to get, and they would look at me, and so I knew what it was. So we knew.
You could feel the way people looked at you.
So I didn't get an office job until, for many years I worked as a practical nurse.
Oh. What kind of nurse?
I started, excuse me, at sanatorium where my mother had been a patient.
Okay.
I started working there. And the reason I stayed there so long is because both my sister and I worked there, and we would take turns looking after the kids.
Oh.
She would work one shift, and I would, look after her kids, and she'd look after mine when I was working.
You and your sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was convenient for us, and we did that for quite a few years, Yeah. And that's after I got married, of course. And then, let's see.